Hello, it's Professor Ford again, and this time I'm going to take you through the Module 1 homework. So here we are in the virtual classroom, and here's Module 1. Click on that, and the homework. Hopefully you've introduced yourself up here. You've read the lectures there, watched the videos, etc. Now let's click on the homework. Now, obviously, you knew how to get that far because that's how you got this video. Here's the link to the video you're watching. And the next step is to click on this. When you're done with this video, you're going to click on this one, Getting Set Up in Cengage. And they've got a little video here that walks you through what you're going to be doing and so on. So they're going to try to sell you some stuff in there as well, and you don't need to buy anything. If you're participating in the Box of Books program, it's already paid for. If you did not participate in Box of Books, you can still get access to the course or to MindTap, but they're going to bill you later in the semester. But the main thing is you don't need to buy anything now. Okay, so they'll tell you to set up an account and whatever. So when you're done with that, they talked about the link that you're going to click on to get to MindTap, and here it is. Then down here, I tell you what your first homework assignment is. But let's first go into MindTap. And when you click on this, if you have an account with MindTap or Cengage, it's just a matter of logging in if you've had it in another class. If you don't, follow the instructions to set up an account, and that'll take you in to our course in MindTap. So let's click on that now. And it will take us there. Here we are. So, up here, well, anyway, you can't quite see it. There's the name of the course. You'll see your course name up there at the top. And here's your assignments over here. Okay. Now, you might get into the habit, at least in the beginning, to click Expand All. That way, you see everything and you won't accidentally miss anything. So, click on Expand All and get started. First thing you see here is Explore MindTap for ManQ, a video tutorial. Watch that. Again, just start at the top. These are basically free points. You just watch the video and do the questions. They want to make sure and here it says counts towards grade. That's how you know if it counts to the grade or not. So this counts towards your grade. After you're done watching this, go down here and do the how do you do homework assignments. Again, counts towards your grade. The reason I do that is because I want students to do this. Because otherwise, you're going to miss something. You're not going to know how to do something, some little detail. And I've seen students do that. They blow this off, and they don't do it, and it costs them later on. It's a little mind-numbing, but put in the time. It's not that much time, and do these. And like I say, it's practically free points. Now, next is a math and graphing tutorial. That's just practice, as you can see. And you may not even need that. You know, I would start with the Paul Solomon video I talked about in the previous video, that it's sitting there in the lectures in Module 1 in the video lectures. That's probably all the graphing review that you need. So you might want to go through the course a little bit, and if you feel like you need a little bit of review, you can always come back here. Okay, that gets us to chapter 1. Well, the chapters start out with a video, so we can watch a video, but this same video is embedded here in the text. Here's our textbook, interactive book, 10 Principles of Economics. So you click on that. You're going to be spending a lot of time there. Again, this is our primary textbook. And you see at the beginning the same video they just had in the link before. I don't know why they put it in there twice, but watch the video, read the book, and when you want to turn the page, you click there. And here you go. And you'll see these little videos in here from time to time. So watch those as well. And more reading, more videos. All right, now click on this little question mark up here for help, and you know it gives you kind of a tour of what you can do with this thing. You can print, you can change the size of the text, and my favorite, if you're having trouble sleeping at night, you can actually have a robot read to you, and you can watch the words highlighted as it reads. So I'm sure you'll like that. All right. So after you're done with the chapter, you'll see the homework. Here's the homework. And again, counts towards your grade. That's how you know. Now you'll see below there's some practice problems. It also shows points out here, but it does not count towards your grade. Okay, the only thing that counts towards your grade is what says counts towards your grade. So you might want to do, well, I recommend you do some practice beforehand. In fact, I recommend you come all the way down here and access this study guide. Seen a lot of study guides. This one is, most of them aren't that good. This one's really good. And what's nice about it, it's a nice review of the main points. And the question, click on that. There's the answer. Okay. And again, you have some practice problems as well with explanations. Now, each chapter has at least a few of these video problem walkthroughs where they show you how to do certain problems. And you can, if you you can play it by ear. You know, if you understand a concept quite well, you may not need to go through those. But most of them are worthwhile. Now, going on to chapter 2, again, same thing. They have the video here, introduction to the chapter, and it's also embedded in the chapter. Here's the chapter 2 of the text. Graded homework, practice problems, video problem walkthrough, study guide. All right. Now, chapter 3, well, same thing. Video problem walkthrough, study test. Okay. Chapter 4 introduces something a little different. Has the same video introduction, the textbook chapter. And, well, that's supposed to be a graded problem. I'll have to fix that. But it also has, well, that's not the graded problem, sorry. This is what's new. That's where the graded problems were on the other chapters, but this is what's new. Video lessons. Okay, these are practice. These are all practice. And you've got these actual lessons. Okay. Several of them, and they're not very long. 2-3 minutes. Now, there's the video problem. Excuse me. the homework problem, practice problem. And now some video problem walkthroughs. Those are a lot of resources here with Chapter 4. So you just kind of start at the top. Here's our study guide. Again, I'd make that my first stop after reading the chapter. And then go from there. But see, there's a lot of resources here, a lot of things to help you. But there's our tour of MindTap, the textbook and the homework and video lessons and walkthroughs and so forth. Now let's go back to Module 1 homework in Blackboard. All right, so of course you're watching this video now. You're going to, when you're done with this, you're going to click on this link, see what Cengage has to say about setting up an account and what to do and so forth. Then you're going to click on this link when you're ready. And go and investigate MindTap, get set up, so forth. Then come back here, okay? Now you're ready for your first homework assignment. And it says a lot of the same things I just said, but in written form. But now you'll have a better idea of what I'm talking about. So just read through that. You're going to do the MindTap for ManQ video tutorial. You're going to do how to do homework assignments. You're going to read Chapter 1 and do the homework problems. You're going to go through the same process for Chapter 2. Module 1 includes Chapter 1 and 2. Chapter 1 is very short, but you have a little extra time because there's 2 chapters. But Chapter 1 is just a short intro to economics. Chapter 2 gets a little more into it. And read the foreword and the introduction to naked economics. All right, so there's our first homework assignment, and I think you should be ready to go. If you have any questions, you know what to do. You go over here to messages, and you create a message to me. There I am. All right, look forward to interacting in class, and again, if you have any questions, be sure to ask.